Did you know that almost 20% of Americans listen to audiobooks?
When you consider how little time people have today to sit down and enjoy a quiet hour reading a book, this isn't surprising. I'm not saying they shouldn't read, but one can listen to audiobooks while doing routine work, and that's one great thing about them.
People listen to audiobooks all the time. While driving, while jogging, even while cooking.
That's because audiobooks can turn boring chores to intellectual activities.
Well, who wouldn't want to listen to a great story during their pastime, right?
One must consider, though, that it is expensive to turn a written manuscript to an audiobook.
I don't know about costs in the UK, but in the US, it sure is very expensive. Professional narrators will charge upwards of $250 per finished hour of a book. If you consider that an average novel is about 10 hours, you may end up paying $2,500 just for the narration.
You might think of narrating your audiobook yourself, of course.
But you still need professional equipment, which isn't cheap. If you rent a sound studio, you'll end up paying more than having the audiobook produced.
Besides, if you were to read the book yourself, even at home, each finished hour of recording might take you 6 to 8 hours to produce, including editing.
Now, there is an alternative though.
It's called voicedscripts.com.
Indeed. You can have an audio drama created by Voiced Scripts for just 2% of the cost of the corresponding audiobook, in a few minutes' time.
Maybe we should explain what an audio drama is.
It's the audio version of a dialogue, where a different voice is used for each character.
It is so nice for anyone who hates, he said, she said. Dialogue sounds so much better when you can identify character voices.
Indeed, in the previous century, when TV stations started employing several commentators to speak at sports events, their number of viewers increased dramatically, because dialogues appeal to people.
People often ask why they don't do that with audiobooks.
Because the costs explode when you have to bring in as many people as there are characters in a novel together, to narrate an audiobook. With voiced scripts, no additional cost is involved.
You might be wondering by now how it works.
Having a voiced script produced is very easy. You choose a narrator voice, and if you have dialogues in your script, then add as many voices as you have characters. Upload your text file, then download the audio book in a matter of minutes.
As if produced by a sound technician, just for you.
An advanced web app marks up the text, so that every word sounds as if spoken by a human character. Anyway, you can listen to a sample of your voiced script before you decide to buy it.
And a voiced script is really cheap.
The cost depends on its length, of course, but an average novel with 200 pages will not cost you more than $50.
That is really cheap, when compared with having an audiobook narrated for $2,500.
Yes, it is. And all characters speak with natural-sounding voices based on latest AI technology. In fact, this recording is based entirely on a standard voiced script.
As you see, a voiced script doesn't have to be a novel.
Of course not. Unless your message depends on charts, diagrams, or graphs, any document you create can become a voiced script. And once produced, you can distribute it however you wish.
From the frequently asked questions section of your website, to an instruction manual, or financial report.
And how about having the entire contents of your blog narrated for a few bucks, instead of torturing your visitors' ears with automated text-to-speech robots?
So what are you waiting for? Get your sample voiced script created for free, right away.
Get your sample voiced script created for free, right away.
Get your sample voiced script created for free, right away.
Get your sample voiced script created for free, right away.